Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All right, so, you know, there's some things here I need to address that has happened recently. And it's happened in the past before, and typically I try to just ignore it. It's not really that important. I've never been someone to take threats very seriously, especially coming from certain groups. And for the most part, hey, these things happen because of the territory. If you're going to call someone out for their their misnomers, their misdeeds, or what they're doing wrong, then obviously people have a visceral reaction. They feel a certain type of way. And we've had from the top down of the leaders of this cult group that we were formerly a part of here at R2F. They have made various threats and various attempts to try to dissuade us from speaking up for ourselves and speaking out for the truth and for Islam and saying, hey, this is what you guys are upon currently is not the proper Islam. So we because of that, we have received numerous threats throughout the time that we've been doing this over the past 6-7 years at this point. Right. So alhamdulillah, it's part of the territory that you're in. If you're gonna call it falsehood, then you'll see that people will come and try to attack you, right, for saying these things or having these opinions that will differ from their own. Say, hey, listen, like we believe you're upon falsehood, and you change these things. But I digress. Now, listen, there are some out there, right, who will say, you guys are milking this. You guys are milking this. Like, just move on. Like, all you do is talk about the cult stuff and spiritual abuse, and it's really lazy, guys. Like, you just do other stuff besides talk about cult stuff, which is funny because I mean, we talk about so much more than cult stuff. Our last few shows have not been on cult stuff. We did one show on cult stuff with uh, the brother Kareem from the Noor Color group. And besides that, we haven't really done cult stuff. It's been about Sudania, it's been about racism, Palestine, Trump. Just we cover a bevy of issues. We did like stuff on like hijab and all that. So we have a wide range. We're not limited to just cult stuff. Our expertise is that, but we have a base level of knowledge on a lot of things. All right, so when things arise, we'll cover certain things, and I felt that this was important to cover. All right, so a couple of days ago, right, I have received this text here. I'll pull up here, right. I don't know who this is. I don't have them saved, but I was, you know, I received this text, right, and it said, Ismail Ibn Abdul Haq resides at 120 Hussein Lane, Red House, Virginia, is heard in this audio calling for the murder and deadly actions of those who have left the Muslims of America. So the Muslims of America, MOA, TMOA, Jamaat al-Fuqar, whatever they're called, right? This is a former Sufi tariqa that we were a part of once upon a time, and we have since left this group 10 plus years ago, and we actively give da'wah to those who are involved or those who just got out of the group. So we, having that's kind of the crux, the start of our channel was this group here, leaving that group and trying to help others who were in that group and in similar situations. That's kind of the main crux of it, right? So, Ismail is an ex-federal felon who has a federal BOP number 14280080052. Ismail has interrogated with threats and fear tactics multiple people this past week and deployed several vigilantes from the Muslims of America to execute his deadly orders. Ismail has also called for domestic jihad, reportedly saying that he is at war with those who have left the Muslims of America, all whom are law-abiding American citizens. On Wednesday, 11/26, 2025, the entire discovery and transcript will be sent to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, Eastern Division of Virginia. All right, so I received this text message, right? I'm at work. It's a Sunday. I'm at work. And first thing I did, right? First thing I did was laugh. That's the first thing I did. Whenever I receive any sort of threats or calls for violence against myself or one of my brothers in R2F, and even some of the sisters too, I'm laughing first of all, because I'm not taking any threats seriously. If I'm gonna be totally honest with you, it's not like, oh my god, I'm terrified. Ooh, this is more talk the sheer amount of times that there have been threats alleged and pushed out that's going to happen to myself or Jafar Mubarak, right, or just anyone who's left with Jamaat. I've heard it too many times. I was told I was told that the leader of Tamoa, which is this sister by the name of Noor, Zainab Adams, I was told that she was telling people that allegedly Imam Adi, right, who is going to come back, right? He's gonna come back with his sword, the Zulfiqar, which I have a replica back there. He's gonna come back with the Zulfiqar and cut off the heads of Jafar Mubarak. That's all I was told. It hasn't happened yet. I don't think that if Imam Adi came back to life, he would be worried about us instead of like the larger issues we have in the Ummah, like, you know, the Shia and just the Rafida and the Yahud and all the things we have going on here, the UAE. Like, there's a bunch of stuff going on in the Ummah that is more pressing than 3 African Americans who left a deviant cult group. I don't think Imam Ali would be too concerned about that. Folks have been threatening to, oh, you guys will shut up, bro. Shut you up, bro. Come shoot you. Like, all right, bro. Relax. Y'all not doing none of that stuff. It sounds good, though, right? So, you know, I've heard it so many times. This group, as part of R2F, you know, we have been challenged to so many mubahalas. People have been like, oh, mubahala you guys right now for your falsehood, lying accusations against my sheikh, my community, my house, my livelihood, my family, my clan, all kind of things. Mubahala this, mubahala that. I'm not taking any mubahalas versus y'all. All right, every mubahala that I've been challenged to, I have easily just ignored. Like, I don't. Come on, bro. Like, you want to jump into hellfire or risk going to hell, being cursed by Allah, right? For you, because I know you're wrong. This is the thing. That's the thing about it. Like, the reason why I don't take mubahalas, because first of all, it's not just like a easy thing to say, oh, mubahala, I'm gonna go have a freaking mubahala. It's not something we just do lightly. And also, I believe that if you aren't misguided and you don't believe in your Sufi cult tariqa mumbo jumbo, you're probably could be a good Muslim again. A walking guy who else. So I'm not trying to curse you. I don't want you to go to hell. I just want you to leave your falsehood behind. That's kind of the main goal, right? So when I saw, first of all, see, this is, some people will see this, right, and be terrified. Oh my God, these people calling for threats and all things of that nature and killings, right? But the thing is, being a Black American and being a Black American Muslim, you have a very different like mindset and viewpoint on certain things, especially if you come from said community, right? So because I'm from this community, right, I know who this is. I know who Ismail Abdul Haq is, right? Very, very familiar with Ismail. If you live in Virginia, you know who he is. So I've lived in Virginia for probably 20 years at this point in time in my life. So I know him very well. I knew him since I was a kid. So no, not worried about him calling for threats or anyone, especially not on me, because I know him. And also, being Black, there's just certain things like lighter-skinned African Americans, you take less, like, threats from lighter-skinned African Americans are less serious than everyone else. Just how it works. Like, we view you as house people. We view you as house Black people. Like, we're not really terrified of you. You don't exude the like, oh, I'm terrified of you. You might do something to be confidence, right? And then this text here is saying that Ismail Haq is a felon, right? So now I know what he did, right? But maybe it's maybe it's on the internet and we can find out what exactly he did. That's like, you know, because clearly if he's a felon, he must have done some heinous crimes. Like, he must have, like, I'm expecting him to have like this text message that has it in all caps, all bold. Yeah, I'm expecting to see like, or if you didn't know, you think like, this man probably has like maybe murders, homicides. He must have like, he must have done some crazy stuff, all right? Arson, something, right? Ismail Haq, he went to jail for freaking bootleg DVDs. Like, we're not taking this shit. This John says, hold on. In September 2007, Ismail Haq, 33, of Meher VA, which is one of the cult compounds in Virginia, right? So, you know, Sherburne Pierre, Eric Harmon, right? We're from Virginia, right? Sentenced to 18, 24, and 27 months in prison or 8, 24, and 27 months in prison for committing criminal copyright infringement, right? So basically, right, these people went to prison for bootlegging DVDs. Like they're over here bootlegging like Toy Story and stuff like that, and selling it to folks. Oh yeah, I got the Toy Story 3, in the movie. So his crime is going to a movie theater, right, with a camcorder and trying to sell the DVDs. Like, come on, bro. Like, we're not. That's from him. Also, like, okay, this is him, right? This is him. He doesn't really exude the like, wow, like this man could do something to me. The recent, if you follow this channel at all, right, you may have saw a clip of him overseas in Pakistan, right? This black guy was in some altercation with a Pakistani where he was allegedly being held back by his black people and friends and family, right? He wasn't trying to fight anyone. Let's be for real here. It's just not. He doesn't have. He's not cut from that cloth. I don't see him. Oh, he's gonna fight someone. We also have one of my close friends and co-hosts of the R2F, Muhammad Ahmed, right, Mo. Right? We have a whole incident of him in a Walmart trying to scrap with Muhammad Ahmed, but he's just holding back and just talking to his face, all pressed up. Like, he's not really about it. So, no, we're not really concerned with threats that come across our table. Oh, these people come. Ismail Haq, right? Kari Ismail. First of all, he's in the community. He's known as Kari Ismail, or he was. He was known as Kari Ismail, and he also is now the mayor, I believe, of Virginia. Something stupid like that, right? Essentially, the cult leader who passed away, Mubarak Jadani, who couldn't read Arabic very well, or the Quran very well either, for that matter. He told this person here, who was a Qari, allegedly, right, that he is no longer a Qari. He did something to piss off the cult leader, and then he stopped being a Qari after that. So he lost his Qari title to someone who can't read the Arabic or the Quran. So props to him. But as far as just like being scared, like he's gonna send vigilantes at us and do things, come on, bro. Like the least person that we can take seriously is him, right? And so folks responded like, is this, who is this? I responded like, who is this? And I'm like just asking, okay, like where's the video? And so I haven't seen the video or the audio, but apparently someone who is kind of off the juice, maybe off the juice entirely, but still lives on one of the compounds, was meeting with his brothers who were off the juice entirely, and now that caused the issue, and then they had to surround him. So he's just trying to seem like his goons and lackeys to do his bidding. But us being scared and calling for telling us, come on, bro, we're not taking you at all very seriously, ever. In reality, I have never taken a threat from a light-skinned nigga seriously. Period. Just not how it works. I'm never gonna be like, oh my god, wow, I'm this man right here. He is the stunt double for one of the cult leaders, Hussein Adams. That's who he is. If you saw Hussein Adams, they kind of have a similar build. Hussein Adams he wears the glasses too, and they have the same beard and they have the hair. But they're all both light skinned. He's kind of like, if there was gonna be like an assassination attempt on K2, they probably could kill him first by accident. So that's who you are. You are a budget K2 at best. We're not taking you seriously. Never have, for that matter. Stick to singing your songs, buddy. All right, and doing your little bid'ah shirk rituals. All right, keep it to that. Because threats, bro, come on, we're not taking you seriously at all. Also, this could all be fake. Who knows? But I just thought it's funny because people will say, like, we'll receive text like this, and people are like, I'm gonna kill y'all, we're gonna bomb this, we're gonna do that. Folks have like tried to sabotage my wedding. They tried to sabotage like R2F events that we've had in the past. And people will come and say, hey, you guys are just smoking this, move on. Like, this shouldn't be your only thing. It's like, bro, who are you? You don't even know what's going on with this. You talk about move on. Utterly hilarious. But shout out to him. We have received various things from you all and your leaders in the past. Taking you seriously? Absolutely not. Never have, never will. But inshallah, Allah does guide you to the proper path, and you can leave your falsehood behind, and you're freaking trying to issue veiled threats. We're not really scared of you, bro. Never happened. So, just do better. But please listen. If folks feel like we should take this seriously, I mean, shout out to you. But me personally, I just can't. I just can't be like, oh man, I'm so terrified. This is the threat that really got to me. Because again, these people are not serious. If you're not serious about your religion, I can't take it seriously about anything else. This is like someone saying that they believe they're a good Muslim, but they don't they don't believe in the hadith. I'm like, all right, but you're a Quranist, you're a Quraniyun in this day and age. Pack it up, brother. Pack it up. That is all I have for today. All right. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.